Hello everybody, and welcome back to, I think this is part 5 now of the Banner Saga. Thank you so much for joining me today. I don't know. Let's just get into it. Where we last left off, we're running from monstrous dredge creatures. Far enough for today, I think. After a day of misery, men and women drop their meager possessions beneath the godstone of... I'm sorry, I can actually pronounce that. Hridvaldir. What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were dredge. Chieftain did what I suggested, and look what he got for it. Look at these people. Someone has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. But you're the dredge killer around here. Yeah, of all. They want to listen to someone who looks like them. What about Oddleaf? Let her, if that's easier for you. What am I supposed to do, anyway? Lie? Tell them everything's going to be alright? Gods, Rook, I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing. That's what the rest of us do. Surprisingly true to life. Thanks for the advice. Then do whatever you want. Let them fend for themselves if you can live with it. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control. Terrified when you are. Pull it together. You're right. Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. You do care, I can tell. Heh, men are plaguing on the world worse than any dredge, far as I can tell. Ooh, harsh words, buddy. Chats like this are why we get along so well, Ivor. You sleep poorly, the sun forever stuck to an eternally bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. The godstone looms overhead, its massive eyes of Hridvaldir looking the same direction as you. Let's look at the stone a little closer. Weathered stone doesn't see many visitors. Not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings out of hobbits. Out of habit more than anything else now that the gods are dead. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hridvaldir was the god of hunters and of wild beasts, occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. He was always depicted in effigy with his terrible spear. Why did he use it if it sucked so bad? You wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. Probably wouldn't like it. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. I made this for you, she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found. Thank you for saving my mama, she says before running back to her tent. Oh, that's nice for her. Back at your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually, the camp is broken down, and it's time to move on to Frostvalur. It feels like an end more than a start. Yeah, bad dreams, my ass. Probably the internal bleeding she has. Oh, we're going pretty fast now. Look at them. There's no animation. They're just sliding across the ground like Monty Python Holy Grail cartoon things. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the dredge in the wake, says one. We don't wish to meet them alone. If you let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons. An inherent fear of strangers raises mutters from the caravan. What are you doing out here alone? Because obviously our first instinct is, hell yeah, these guys we want more fighters, and they'll help us with that sort of thing. They'll help us by giving us the watering hole stuff, but yeah, remember, these are random assholes. We don't know anything about them, and that was especially important in the olden days. They could rob us, for all we know. We were hunting here for food when the dredge found our village. When we returned, he looks away, unable to finish. Yeah, I think these guys are fairly trustworthy. If you'll be no trouble, come along, you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole is nearby, is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely stocked. Hell yeah! Yeah, see, I find when it comes to games with, moral choices or whatever, there's two varieties. So there's the good ones that have, I'll get to that in a second. During a rest, one of the men got too drunk and ends up splashing meat in the warrior's face. A brawl erupts, many thrown fists and a broken bone later. The instigator, wow, that's hard to pronounce for me, even. Is tossed on the ground at your feet, angry clansman looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is a little more than drooling and mumbles. Time until he dries up, laugh off the scuffle, and encourage the others to let the issue drop. Obviously not going to do number 4. He's drunk, so I don't think that coercing an apology is going to mean much. Let's just tie him up till he dries out. You grab a rope from the supplies and make short work of the sot. A few onlookers throw scraps at him, but most just walk away with a laugh, at least content that some measure has been taken. Yeah, see, that worked pretty okay. Alright, so yeah, anyway, yeah, there's 2 varieties of those games. There's either, like, the games where it's, you know, pretty fair and balanced, or there are games that are just, god damn it. Caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostviller, with beds and fresh supplies. Locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves where you set up nearby. Oh, okay. Alright, so that other variety of game, they just screw you over all the time. This is a larger village than I expected. Where no matter what you do, it's just fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It's like an orphan is standing on the road. She promises you a pile of gold that she clearly has in her hand. You could either forcibly take it from her. I'll just talk while I level up, my guys. You'd either forcibly take it from her, or help her find some food or some shit. And then if you help her, it's like, she's actually a demon and eats you, and you're supposed to, like, take the orphan's medallion or some shit. I don't know, or her bag of gold. Dodge strength attacks. Can I equip multiple items? No, I can only equip 1. Okay, so 1 armor, 1 strength, 1 willpower. Alright, so I want a Let's bracelet. Narwhal horn. Actually, I should probably put that on Rook, since he's a little squishier. Narwhal horn on Ivor. This little arm of dodge strength attacks. Edgil can't get shit, because he's lame. Okay, then, yeah, let's just get a bit of a do. Let's see, what do we need? I might cut part of this out. Just because, you know, we'll be taking up time and shit. How's the arm, Egil? You find Egil at just outside the camp, practicing his sword swings. I saw you taking some hard hits out there. Oh yeah, I'm great. Not great considering everything that's broken, like my ribs, and burst, like my spleen. But other than that, I'm fine. My arm's fine. It's a strong shield. But my ribs, man, my ribs. It's Rook, right? I realize we haven't talked much before now. But if you want, just call me Gil. Okay, Gil. I'm totally gonna be making fun of you later with that name. I just wanted to let you know that I meant what I said before about making sure nothing happens to Alette. Oh, you're a romantic interest for her. That's it. Okay. You're protective of Alette, huh? Better size her up. Size him up. Well, I don't want her to get hurt. There, I think I found his voice. You can see his cheeks turn bright red. Ah, young love. Don't worry, she can take care of herself, too. I know, I didn't mean... Easy, Gil. I know what you meant. Ivor seems to think you're pretty good. Did he say that? That's good. I'm trying. Never had to fight anything like Dredge before, but I don't have much else to do. How many people get to train with a Varl? It just seems like I could be a help to someone. That's what I want to be. Oh, you're alright, kid. Never seen a shield like that before. Yeah, I doubt there's many. My father made this solid metal really heavy. I've been practicing with it since I was a kid. I used to spend a lot of time just getting used to lifting it. He raises it up to show you. I'm pretty good with it now. My right arm is so heavily muscled we couldn't even show it on screen. It's the only thing of my father's I have left. Then when my mother died, she gave it to me. Before she died, too. Oh, isn't that sweet? Dying parents and everything. I'm heading back to camp. Stay strong. I will. Oh, if you need something, let me know. I can do anything you need. Between you and Ivor, we're going to be okay. I can tell. Fair enough, fair enough. I'd say I'm a competent caravan leader. Yeah, right. Alright, let's see. So we got a market, we got the rest, we got the map. Alright, let's... Ooh. We got 40 renown, no one to level up. So, yeah, let's... Giving aggro. Singing stone, 2 will per kill. Yeah, that's kind of cool. 3 will on rest. Or obsidian powder. Well, wow. That's badass. Knockback on strength attacks of 4. Yeah, let's... Yeah. Let's buy some supplies. Because why not? Oh yeah, but no one can Ah, okay. Let's rest for a day, right? Everyone's injured? Or is everyone okay? No, everyone seems to be okay. Alright, let's just go. We're still running away from the dredge, so... Yep. Oh man, these episodes end quick. You're only just outside the village when 2 men in red approach. My name is Hogan, says one. My brother is Morgan. Isn't that just cute? Many from the village wish to join you to Frostviller. A third man, exuding rage, charges up to the group. Shut your mouth, Hogan, he screams. Oh boy. Wait, oh, okay, I thought I was about to get into a battle. What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True, you can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Skogr. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind the angry villager, a mob of armed thugs has appeared, all furrowed brows and nervous stares. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves. There won't be anything to tend once the dredge arrive. Dredge my ass! I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogan, but you got 2 choices. Get back to work or I'm finally putting you on the ground. Hogan. What do you say? I thought it wasn't fair that he only asked me. Oh, I like these guys already. They're shifty, and they've got a sense of humor. And they're the same person, except one has a scar. Morgan draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogan. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. You don't need... Numbers don't matter. I think I make a poor farmer. They don't matter when you got brothers like those. Kill men for defending their home. Side with the villagers. Ivor, let's make this a fair fight. Side with the brothers. Sell this yourself. I don't want to get involved. Is caught by the ribs by Hogan's axe. Axe air shooting rings. Sounds of screams and axe heads. Shield foreman lie down. You hurt, Morgan? No, we should have done that years ago. No, I can't go around killing for no good reason. This was a good reason. Okay, fair enough. Because I certainly cannot blame the farmers for not wanting them to leave. The brothers head back into the village, and soon many of the villagers have joined your caravan. Hogan introduces you to his young son and wife, all grins, unconcerned about the fact that you never agreed to let them come. You don't bother arguing. Before long, you set out again. I'm surprised that he's mentally stable enough for... Oh, wait. Okay, wait. So, not Scarface. Alette marches quietly alongside the caravan a little distant since leaving the village when he stopped for a rest. Oddly, for preachers he both. It's hard to just have a second of commentary here. Alette, I have something for you. Oddleaf has gathered up the long banner from the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything else that has happened since we left Skogr. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? Guess I'll have to find out that later. Oh, then that means... You're both quiet for a minute, and then Alette unfurls the banner. Oddleaf has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the families who have lived in Skogr throughout years, just as is done on every banner in every town. Wow, that's really cool. Some good world building there. I wish she were here, but I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of your banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. What do you say that? So that she doesn't have to deal with all this. Dredge, leaving home, and... Why didn't you stop those men from killing each other in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. It was the best of some bad options. Yeah, I don't want to be too indecisive. Deciding what happens to other people, I'm glad I'm not you. I wouldn't know what to do. It's not exactly my calling either. Yeah, I know. Dad, I think you're doing a good job. Aww. She hugs you. Spend the rest of your time together, sewing no verses into the banner. For better or for worse, the story of Skogr is yours. Burden now. Ah, shit, this game is awesome. It's a shame I have to play it in 15-minute bursts. Alright, fuck, I mean, we don't really need to level up anything. I don't want to get into a training battle. Let's just keep on going. Maybe I'll make these episodes longer or something. Oh yeah, so it seems that not Scarface is mentally stable and reasonable, and Morgan, was it? Or was it Hogan? I don't know. The Scarface guy, he's crazy. Anyway. A small split in the trail. A few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. It's been several years here with some of your kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Send them off with extra supplies. If that's all you're taking, you may never make it, you say. Grabbing a few extra items from the supply wagon, you strap the additional provisions to their back. Search for family instead of food, you say with a smile. The men clasp wrists with you before departing. Well, I'm glad that went well. We lost some fighters and some supplies. But we got experience! Money from it. Complaints of excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the men stumbled over tent ropes, pulling a stacked canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. I don't want to show him off from everyone else. I don't want... It'd be just cruel to prevent him from drinking entirely. On the other hand, he might be an alcoholic of some variety. We could give him a stern whipping. God. Viking justice, right? It's very harsh. He'd probably die if we just let him camp away from everyone else. He'd probably die if we don't give him any water. Or if we don't give him any... Of course he'd die if we don't give him any water. He'd probably die if we don't give him any drink. I'll just give him a little whipping. And doubles him over with a gut shot. Endanger everyone... Oh, I'm sorry. You're considering your options when Odd Leaf appears to have nowhere and doubles him over with a gut shot. Endanger everyone again, I'll get you more than a cracked rib, she shouts, leaving in a huff. The others get back to the business, satisfied with the outcome. Well, I'm glad that went okay. Oh, look, it's Frostfiller. That looks perfectly pleasant, and not at all like a frozen wasteland. Oh, shit. Dredge shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's rough and the unabashed drunk, staggering towards you, not entirely sober. Yep. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan, and fires pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sighting, and furious men surround Rashford. I should have stopped him from drinking. Let the clansmen do what they want. Beating befalls Rashford, one that leaves him being. He has offered me. The man shies away in fear. Everyone seems pretty satisfied with that, except for him. Jesus, Viking justice, as I've said.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay.
Ooh.
With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
Those are some pretty nice looking walls. Oh, looks like there's other refugees too. Damn, this is nice. You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostfiller for days. The gates are closed. You come to stop at the bottom of the hill. This is not looking good. Okay, well, guys, I'm all out of time for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.